Let's now dive into the full summary of Chapter 1156 of One Piece.
So, hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Yes, I'm here in the first time showing my face, but my English is keep not good, so I will only in introduction for me, okay? But before we enter on this content, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. It helped me a lot for grow up this channel, okay? So I will use a voice in this time, but soon I will appear every video, every time showing my face, okay? But take a patience and let's go for hints about One Piece 1056.
Let's start with the number of pages. This chapter has a total of 19 pages. It's a big chapter, considering that Oda usually does 17 pages. In this case, there are 17 black and white pages and 2 color spread pages. Normally, when there's a color spread, Oda reduces the number of standard pages, but not this time. So yes, it's a special chapter. Chapter title, Idols. The title directly references the Kuja Pirates, who are compared to Japanese idols. The chapter opens with the narrator explaining that the popularity of the Kuja Pirates during the time of this flashback was so overwhelming that leaving them out of the story would make no sense. They were treated like a real idol group, even though they were extremely tough women. Their wanted posters were sold at extremely high prices. Being chased by fans or randomly approached on the street was just a normal Tuesday for them. Among them, Shakuyaku, Shaki, stood out so much that she reached a level of fame far beyond that of the others. At one point, the Kuja Pirates clashed with Roger's crew. Roger wanted to take Shaki with him, but she refused on the spot and even punched him, leaving a comical bump on his head. She said, "I belong to no one." Then Gloriosa hugs Roger and says, "Roger, I'm telling you I love you." To which Roger, clearly annoyed, replies, "Get out of the way, Gloriosa, I can't see Shaki." Fun fact, Rayleigh was the only one among Roger's crew who wasn't charmed by Shaki's beauty, so she offered all of their treasure as compensation before leaving. Before walking away, she gave Rayleigh a wink, and that's when he finally blushed. Meanwhile, the Marines arrive in the middle of the chaos. Garp uses a never-before-seen technique called Meteor Fist against Roger's ship. Roger counters with a new move of his own, Wild Soul, Araminama, one of the 4 aspects of the soul according to Shinto tradition. The chapter features an epic double-page spread showing the clash between Garp and Roger. The narrator explains that this was the era when young Roger, Garp, and Rox first crossed paths. New encounters and reveals in Elbaf, we see Idu asking Loki to live with her and Hadrudin. However, Loki refuses. He only wants to go out to sea with Rox. Elsewhere in Hachinosu, a mysterious man arrives on the island and attacks random pirates. His name is Kyou the Yakuza, who would later become known as Silver Axe, and eventually become a direct rival to Shiki. At this point, Kyou wasn't yet a member of the Rox Pirates. He's a massive man with a huge tattoo on his chest, wearing a kimono decorated with axes, dark sunglasses, and carrying a colossal axe on his back. His design clearly draws inspiration from Zephyr, the antagonist from One Piece film Z. The chapter ends with all the Rox pirates gathered inside the giant skull of Hachinosu in another impressive double-page spread. We are introduced to new crew members, Charlotte Linlin, Big Mom, Strossen, Kaido, Captain John, and Barbel, a catfish-type fishman. Barbel had already appeared during the God Valley flashback, but in this chapter he shows up with a fiery new look. His hair appears to be made of flames. Rox's master plan. At this point, Rox reveals his grand plan to his crew. First, to find 2 devil fruits, one of which is located in Elbaf. Rox wants Harold to eat that fruit so it can reach its full potential. Second, to locate the shipbuilders of Galley La, who will be essential for his ambitions. Then he declares, open quote, "Listen, Elbaf is crucial to taking the Holy Land. Don't believe me? Then get out of the crew right now. Whether or not you follow me on the destined day is up to you. But if you've already made up your mind, then come with me. I'll show you what's at the very top of the world." Close quote. Final note. And that's where the chapter ends. It's also worth mentioning that One Piece will be on break next week due to Weekly Shonen Jump's summer holiday. Stay tuned to the channel because the full narrated version of the chapter will be released this Thursday. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Even with Jump on break, there's always the chance of leaks showing up, so don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you